How did you fall in love with your wife on your first tour? Or how many tours did it take for you to meet the right woman? So
Okay.
how long of a process was it for you before you
Well,
met
let's see. So I met her on my first trip over,
her? Okay.
and then, but I met, like 10 other girls too. And,
Right.
and I came back and I was like, okay, I kind of narrowed it down to 4 or 5 that I really liked, and it was great. I loved it. I was ready to come back for the next tour when it came around, but I didn't wait for the next tour. I went back again like a month later because I could get away from work for a couple weeks. So I went back over, and I saw her and another girl and another girl, and then I met some newer girls that were on my list that I didn't get time to meet the time before, and so I saw some of them, and it was.
We dated John, right?
Yeah, it was like dating, I don't
Yeah, it's friendship.
I loved it. It was awesome. But I saw her again, of course, and then
Married.
and it was just like, and I would just, it really helped me because, I really could have ended up with somebody else, but it just helped me realize what was important to me. What am I really looking for, And like I said, I would have been happy if it took me 2 years to find the right person. I just really didn't expect that it was all came together. It was just God's plan. I mean, it was like too obvious, and I just couldn't continue because I met her. But,
And that's another really good point that you make is sometimes by going out on a lot of dates with different women or different men, because you're dating other
You
men.
can narrow it.
And you understand that, you know what? I'm not feeling the same thing with these people as I felt with her, right? And you're like, wait a minute, and you keep thinking about that one person in the back of your mind while you're on these other dates with the other men or the other women. And all of a sudden it's like, no, I think this is the right person. And by dating other women or other men, it helps you to solidify that in your mind.
Right, and you're, at my age, I didn't really want to wait, meet one girl and then spend a year dating her, and it's like, oh, it's not going to work, and start and find another one. Plus I was over there only for 2 weeks, so I had to, maximize the time that I'm there. I had to meet more people, and so.
Ladies,
but I found
potential
because sometimes make the mistake of just jumping into the first one that they have a connection with. But they really should be honest with them and say, hey, I just need some more time to meet some more people and let this grow naturally. Let's give it time.
Yeah.
So, Akiska wants to know, how does the divorce rate for foreign marriages compare to the regular U.S. divorce rate? So, the studies that have been done, and again, the Justice Department did a study, others have done studies, and it normally shows that the divorce rate for intercultural marriages, the marriages that we get involved with, are normally much less than the divorce rate, the U.S. divorce rate. Right, U.S. divorce rates hovering depending on who you ask and how long that marriage was, right? So when does that actually count? But the divorce rate's hovering right around 50% or so. And for intercultural marriages, it's less. I don't know exactly how much less, but from what I've been told from the different studies that I've seen, it is less. And I think there's reasons for that. First of all, I know many couples that have been married for many, many years that have met through us. I know this is just anecdotal, right? That's just me. But I see it out there, and I see these couples staying together. I mean, yes, I hear about divorces, obviously. I'm going to hear that. Unfortunately, it's going to happen. But I also see so many couples that are staying together. We've been doing this now for a long time, 25 years. So we have many couples that have been married for a long time. I mean, take my marriage, for example, 23 years. Well, excuse me, 21 years. We met 23 years ago, been married now for over 21 years. And we met at a social, just like this. It was amazing. It was love at first sight for me. And after a few glasses of champagne for Tanya, it was love at first sight for Tanya. Poor Tanya. Yeah, I just think that the divorce rate is less because I think the men and the women are putting a lot more effort into this. I mean, look at what you guys are doing right now. On a Monday evening, you're on this webcast, watching this, listening to me, trying to get more information. There's probably better things you could be doing than this right now, but this is something that's important to you. So you're spending the time, you're doing your due diligence to try to find that right match for you. And I think that's great. And then the women themselves, they are actually reaching out and they're trying to find a different option, a better option than what they have in their city, in their state, or wherever they live, right? And so they're trying to find a better option for it. So they're putting a lot more effort into finding Mr. Right. You're putting a lot more effort in finding Mrs. Right. And by doing that, I think it really does show that these marriages tend to last longer. There's just a lot more effort that goes into these. You're just not marrying, the woman down at the corner bar. You're really going halfway around the world to find that right person. And I think that speaks volumes to why these marriages tend to last a little bit longer. Okay.
Are you interested in meeting the love of your life? A woman with traditional values? Check out our website at philippinewomen.com. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.